far away.
Okay, why don't you just run camera and I'll do a little announcement, and then we'll just leave the this for crowd mic.
Okay.
Hey, good afternoon or early evening to you soccer fans. Joe Brett here at South Medford High School. Girls soccer today, Roseburg in the visiting white over orange against the South Medford Panthers down to the far end in the dark uniforms today. We're just underway, just a couple of minutes into this first half of play. And as a programming note for you, our announcer for this game, Jim McCoy, is just wrapping up an engagement that he's got at Cascade Christian High School, where he teaches, and it's Parents' Night tonight. So we're going to have live streaming coverage for you just with the video as we move forward here. But Jim will be along here within about 20 minutes or so, and have an announcer on headsets for you the rest of the game as Roseburg kicks it back to goal to turn back a South Medford challenge right there. I'll hang with you for a few minutes here as we get going. Oh, goal for South Medford right off the top. A nice little pass on the far side there. I'm not possessing roster right now. I apologize for that. But South Medford tallies first on the board with the first goal of the game, and that comes just at the 33:49 mark of this first half. See all this?
Yeah.
You can zoom in so we don't see all that at this low level.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it where keep the bottom of the frame kind of on the players there.
Okay.
She popped her foot. That counts.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like 9 day watching versus
Yeah, and then when they get to that far end, you can tighten it a little bit.
Yeah.
As they get all the way down. Gotcha. Looks better. Working on beautiful camera angles for you with our videographer, Johnny McCoy, who has been with us and been working with his dad for several years with Table Rock Sports and covered all sports, all games, all over the place in the course of their duties. Panthers on the board, 1-0. An early tally from out in front, about 15 yards out in front of the goal. Roseburg with an opportunity. They're going to sneak that one past the goalie and in. So I believe that was 22 for South, 8 for Roseburg with a quick answering goal just like that. Roseburg has evened it up at 1-1, and these two teams have only had time to limber up just a little bit, and they've already got tallies on the board on both sides. Before the 32-minute mark, that was about the 32:59 mark, the second goal was scored. Panthers will throw in far side.
Are you just the director or are you a coach as well? Oh, okay.
Panthers going to line up now for the throw-in on the far side. They now got a penalty kick, actually. Good center as the players converge. Ooh. I got a little rough in front of the goal there. One of the Panthers went down. Roseburg's breakaway broken up by South Medford. Thank you. Indians initiating up the near side. Good individual move and ball ahead. Another bit of good footwork there, but the shot on goal is wide to the left. Just underway in this one. We're 9 minutes in and score tied 1-1. So catching up on my rosters, I believe it was Avery Zanheiser with the score for South Medford. That came first, and then Faith Gaines answered for the Indians, both seniors and both with early tallies for their team. As no sooner had time to shake hands, give the referees a nod, and we got a couple points on the board. Ball out's going to stay down at the Roseburg end to the far end.
Last chance for concessions before we decide to close it up for the night. Last chance to come on down and get something good to eat or drink.
No time for concessions tonight. Thank you, though, for that nice offer. Takeaway by the Indians. Panthers able to turn it away. Steal by Molly Smith for Roseburg there. Panthers able to nullify the attack. Boys soccer has Grants Pass at North Medford. That was a 6 o'clock start tonight. Roseburg girls here at South. Ashland and Crater in volleyball at 6:45, as well as Roseburg and South Medford in volleyball as well, just next door here. They are just about to get underway with volleyball matches there. And as I mentioned, Ashland and Crater tonight. Doubleheader here at South Medford. Chip from the far side, right side, controlled by Roseburg after the deflection. They'll back it out. Now a long shot on goal. Off the side bar. Pretty strong toe right there. About a 30-yarder, and it was a laser. Just a hair to the wide side. Just hit the outside of the pole on the right-hand side there, but pretty accurate from that distance. Enough to give our goalkeeper pause. Series of exchanges in front of the Panther goal. Now South clears downfield. And chased for the ball off a Roseburg header. That one will get sent to the sideline. And picked off. Panthers take it back in front of the team benches. Roseburg in front of the pass. Then back to the Panthers. A little bit of a break and a good run up the left-hand side. Panthers a little bunched up there. Now want to clear the ball downfield. Ooh, a miss by the Indians. Shot towards the goal. Didn't get a big swing on that one, but good exchange by the Panthers to get themselves a look down there. Mia Kalina with the shot towards the goal there. Junior midfielder for the Panthers. Sennheiser was also in on that exchange for South. .26-minute mark. First half of play from the Panthers' home turf tonight. The rains have held off for us, thank goodness. Better conditions for the players and the streaming crew as well. Roseburg had a takeaway that was led by Faith Gaines. Have it back now for a moment. Quick back and forth exchange. And the Panthers will stop it at that point and turn it the other way. Oh, nice leave behind and nice ball forward. Goalie's out to get there first. Good run by Sennheiser. She was after another one there. Joe Brad out of the bullpen tonight with the headsets on. Checking in with my network guys, our Table Rock Sports Network. Panthers in traffic. Well defended by Roseburg. Grace Dorsey for Roseburg with the defensive catalyst on that last turn away of the Panthers' threat. Contested pass at midfield. Well, I'll tell you, it's hard to find an opening in a clean pass. You need to move the ball really nicely on this possession. Good ball fake to the side there, but South closes quickly, which has been the kind of the tone of the first half, except for the two quick scores where things opened up in a hurry and went the other way. 1-1 still. Center pass deflected away. Picked back up by Roseburg. Now the Indians have some numbers now. Shot on goal, just wide. Great look and great initiation there on ball that was held up in traffic at the midfield, and all of a sudden Roseburg got it out and got a good look there. Can you zoom in on that? I cannot pick that number up with my old eyes.
I'm not sure which one it was.
I'll see if she comes downfield. I believe it was Savannah Sanders with the shot there. We'll double check the number. It's what we have when we have senior citizens on the headsets.
Coming out of retirement.
Should have brought my glasses there in my glove box.
It just makes it harder, right?
I'm good at this end of the field. We're good down here. I can see them all.
Yeah.
So both teams with an early goal. Roseburg with a threat, but a shot wide. South clears it out. Sanders will bring it down. That was Savannah Sanders with that shot wide of the goal just a moment ago. Fight for the ball. Panthers win it out with some really good hustle from Danica Anderson. And a ball ahead. South's offsides. Just by a bit. Trying to time it just right. Officials right there, though, had a good look. What was a opportunity in the making for the Panthers up this right-hand side. That's a good ball ahead. Put downfield by Alexa Backmeyer for Roseburg. Oh, another charge by the Roseburg. Shot from the left side just a little bit high and wide. Well, the pressure's moving towards the south goal right now. Panther player down, backpedaling there, and fell kind of an awkward way. And we're going to have a little stoppage there. Teams are going to go to their benches for a moment. And while we've got a moment, let's break away, hear from some of our great sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I ride my bike and sometimes the bus, sometimes both at the same time. I do have a car, but right now it's just too expensive to pay for insurance and gas. I love my job. At Ashland Food Co-op, they're a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. It's way cheaper to be able to pay $10 a month, and now I can go anywhere in the valley. Pretty much unlimited rides. It's more than just a bus ride. RVTD is moving our community forward.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're going to do is you're going to take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Welcome back to South Medford High School. 1-1 tie between Roseburg and the Panthers. 18:37 to go first half of this girls' soccer match. Apologize that I don't have a number of the injured Panther. It happened right over there in front of the team bench on the far side of the field from me. So if we get an update on that, I'll pass it along. We're set to resume play now. 18:37 to go as the clock stopped on the stop of action. Throw in Panthers and swarm of white shirts quickly to the ball, but attacked by the Panthers. A little opening in front for a moment. That's going to angle out of bounds to the Indians now. Good to have you along on TableRockSports.net. Thanks to our great sponsors who help us bring these live athletic streams to you, and appreciate our partnership with the Medford School District as their streaming partners for athletics. Soccer and volleyball, boys and girls soccer, volleyball, and football on the fall docket for us. Getting into the teeth of the schedules for these teams and really starting to see the conference standings shake out a little bit. Roseburg came into today 2-1 on the season, 1-1 in league play. The Panthers 1-3 overall, 0-2 looking for their first league win as they tangle at home today. Ball just got outside. Danica Anderson over there scrapping for it for the Panthers. Throwing control by Roseburg. Alexa Bachmeyer there with the pass, and now they go to the far side of the field. Quinn Farrell dribbling with it. Farrell, good ball ahead, but a little too far ahead for her teammate up the right side. And that earlier shot on goal that was off the right-hand bar, that might have been Quinn Farrell as I catch up with numbers. Because she just showed that same power as she moved that last ball upfield, just a little too far ahead for her teammate, but certainly got some snap on it when she puts the boot to it. Ball in front of the goal. Back to the goalkeeper. Panthers get a strong boot across. Good run, good hustle. About a 50-yard sprint up that far side by South. Panthers in traffic. Little give and go. Ainsley Metchcom with it, but the Roseburg's got the takeaway for a moment. That's going to angle downfield, out of bounds. And the Panthers will throw in as we're under the 15-minute mark now. 14:40 to go in this first half of play, and a 1-1 tie. I'm sorry, got to have that scoreboard up for you. That will help us keep track. This one's going to go back Roseburg's way. Bachmeyer into Dorsey, back to Bachmeyer, and maybe an opening? Nope. Looked like a lane open up the side, but quickly turned away by the Panthers. Smith in the middle for Roseburg, distributes to the far side. Yeah, aside from the two scoring opportunities, and Roseburg has had a couple other good looks after the 1-1 tie. They've had a couple good looks to maybe take the lead in this first half. Other than that, the defense has just been swarming for both teams. There is not a lot of open flow or open runs to be found. There's just a lot of scrapping for the ball on every throw and every pass, and every time you try to dribble, you got two defenders on you just like right there. And South's defense has been equally as impressive at times, of just really keeping the game a fight from player to player, pass to pass, and possession to possession. Ooh, Roseburg near takeaway at midfield. Still not out of the woods, the Panthers, with this one. Now they got a semblance of control. Ball ahead stolen. Callie Richards with the takeaway for Roseburg. The Panthers are quick. This is the nature of this first half, to hustle it back. Another good run by Danica Anderson for the Panthers on the far side. She'll throw it in. And the scrap is on for possession again. Brief run by the Panthers. Up the side and get out of there. Opening for the Panthers, closed by Roseburg. Good hustle downfield by Maddie Snyder for Roseburg. Junior defender stayed in front of the Panthers and got to that ball first. Had a chance to say hello to Fred Condoleezza from the District Athletic Conference. He's the FAR 49C Athletic Director. Didn't miss a threat on the field in that exchange. Whistle going to give it to the Panthers. Yeah, it just continues to be a hard game to find an open run or an open lane. The defenders are really swarming. And it's going to take us a little breakaway, a little turnover. Peak for the Panthers there. Good teamwork there is. Bailey Dan looking for Avery Zanheiser. Zanheiser, I believe, had the first tally for the Panthers. Big ball ahead now, a race. But 2 Panthers back there, true to form, to the box with it. Ball out and quickly pounced on by Roseburg. That'll go out of bounds, and Roseburg will throw in again. You know, this is going to be a stamina testing game in the second half for both of these teams. They've exerted a lot of energy, constant energy, fighting and scrapping and chasing these balls. It's not been a time where hardly any player on the field's been able to just stop, catch their breath for anything more than just a few seconds. The action's been up and down on both sides of the field. And South with a takeaway. Open field, little pause and pass ahead. Trying to get the shot on goal, just didn't get a clean look at it. Approaching the 6-minute mark of the first half and a 1-1 tie here at South Medford. South Medford on the throw-in or kick. We had a little push over there on that far side. Good hustle by Danica Anderson there. She nearly got in between 2 defenders and only got a little peek at a takeaway there. And we are ready to turn the headsets over to our lead announcer, Jim McCoy. We will let Jim take us to the finish from here. It's been good to talk with you all tonight.
All right. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for relieving me and getting all the gremlins. There you go. There you go. About an inning and a third of excellent middle relief has taken us through. Got the critical outs, and here we with 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Match knotted up at 1 apiece. This Roseburg Indian team. You know, they've had some lean years along the way, but at 3-1 that they're off to a positive start for the season, coming off a victory against Willamette most recently. South Medford, coming off of several years of having some very strong playoff teams, find themselves, they've got some seniors on the team. And thus far on the season, other than a 4-0 victory against Ashland, they've taken it on the chin with a couple of close losses, the most recent being against Sheldon on Saturday, 2-1. 3:08 left to go in the first half of play. We had a chance to watch Roseburg, Johnny and I did, against North Medford a week ago tonight. That match was a back-and-forth affair until the Black Tornado pulled away in the second half. Up the left wing, the Lady Panthers. A look inside. Out of bounds it'll go. 2:24 left to go in the first half. Match knotted up at 1 apiece. Taking the inbound for South Medford, Avery Zonizer. Go ahead and work it middle. Over on the right-hand wing. Whistle blows. Trying to get a toe on it, Reagan Burke. Call goes Roseburg's way, taking care of the free kick for the Indians. That's number 11, Maddie Snyder. A long kick upfield. Race to the ball. Tyler Hampson running onto it. She'll take care of the throw, inbound. Out of bounds for the Roseburg throw. Getting a foot on it for Roseburg, Grace Dorsey. Roseburg going to try to put one on the board, pull ahead here at the end of the first half. Pass across the face of the net. Back there for Roseburg, Molly Smith. Now we got 38 seconds left to go in the half. Up the sideline. Roseburg bringing back numbers defensively as South tries to counter. Ryan Bustamante delivering it upfield. And it'll be a goal kick South. There's the horn, marking the end of the first half. We invite you to stay tuned. We'll be bringing you the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Visit playmedford.com for the latest recreation guide. All the sports leagues, classes, and special events await you.
Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I ride my bike and sometimes the bus, sometimes both at the same time. I do have a car, but right now it's just too expensive to pay for insurance and gas. I love my job. At Ashland Food Co-op, they're a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. It's way cheaper to be able to pay $10 a month, and now I can go anywhere in the valley. Pretty much unlimited rides. It's more than just a bus ride. RVTD is moving our community forward.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. More to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Floor.
Mom, I spilled again.
Try this. It's waterproof. Floor.
Mom, I spilled again.
Try this. It's waterproof.
I think this is it. Come see it in store. Our experts have it organized by color and style.
And right now, Lipford's is making floor shopping easy with the one-step flooring sale. Save up to 50% and pay no interest for 18 months. Come in and enjoy a seamless shopping experience today. Lipford's Carpet One, Medford and Grants Pass.
Hi, Rod here. Are you tired of sleeping on a hot, miserable mattress? It's time to save on a cool, comfortable night's sleep from Medford Mattress. Discover the full line of Beautyrest with advanced cooling technology and the super comfortable Beautyrest Black. Great sleep is a luxury you deserve. If you want to save on a cool, comfortable, healthy night's sleep, now's your chance. Only at Medford Mattress, downtown Medford, where quality is not costly.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahasu, a teacher and a coach here.
Fighting off the Gremlins. We're just underway in the start of the second half, so we really haven't missed much, thankfully. We're about a minute and a half into the 40-minute second half. South Medford looking to untie the knot. Working with the ball there for South. We had Avery Zonizer. Remember her as being a prominent player for South last year. Meanwhile, going the other way for the Roseburg Indians, Bridget Brooksby. It'll be a Roseburg throw. South Medford defensive third now in the second half, just in front of us. Working to get everything dialed up and back in working order again. Apparently just a little bit of a battle with bandwidth this evening, of all things, which you wouldn't think you'd see in Medford. Now a shot, a look at the net. South Medford, Michaela Jordan with the save. She'll give it the big boot up field. Roseburg getting a foot on it, but there to get in front of it for South Medford, Maggie Nyberg. Maggie wearing number 11. Down over on the far sideline, battle for the ball going on. Indians maintain possession. Ball will glide across the face of the goal, and out of bounds it will go. South Medford awarded the goal kick here. So Jordan kicks it over right wing, upfield it goes. Bailey Den, they're in the Panther lineup. AR raises the flag. And we have a substitution coming on for the Lady Panthers. South looking to get back on the winning track. Coming off of losses against Sheldon and Grants Pass. Both games, Panthers very much in them. Losses by 1 goal. Getting a foot on it for South is Jada Dabbs. Cross field it goes. Roseburg looking at the counter, but there to run onto it is Ruby Kalina. Kalina dishes it off. Campbell Allred wears number 20 for the team in blue. South Medford throw over on the far side. Upfield it goes. South gets the clearance. Close call there. Indian throw. Number 10 is Quentin Farrell. Momentarily cleared away. Here's a shot. Dangerous look there by Roseburg. But Jordan there. Clearing it away from harm. Ball pinballed around the middle third of the field. Roseburg had it going for a moment, and South takes it away. Coming on to it, picking it up, Grace McAfee, junior goalkeeper. Thus far, not quite as busy tonight as she was against North Medford, where it seemed like she was fielding shot after shot after shot. Now South Medford looking to see if they can't change that. Have a look at the goal there, but McAfee able to glide across and pick it up. South Medford with the momentary threat there. Works a pass to the middle. Across. Possible 1v1 opportunity. And McAfee living dangerously back there, but able to keep South Medford from breaking out on top. Roseburg ball working within the midfield was Callie Richards. Offside call against the Indians. Free kick, South Medford.
They can only have so many people on this side of the field or something.
Ball ping-ponged back and forth. Now a big through ball. Roseburg trying to run back on it. South trying to get back defensively. Out of the corner. They'll feed it middle. The shot just wide of the right post. Jordan with the goal kick. She'll deliver it over to one of her mates on the back line. Roseburg trying to run in front of it. Jordan parries it away, and it'll roll harmlessly out of bounds. That'll provide a corner. It'll be a corner. Yeah, it'll be a corner kick for the Indians. Set piece opportunity here. And what we've seen so far in this season at the high school level, we've seen a number of scores coming off of corners this year. This time, Jordan comes away with it. She'll give it the big right-footed boot upfield. Trying to run onto it is Zanizer. South ball. Touch a bit heavy for a pass, but still upfield it goes. And there's a battle for possession over on the left wing. With the throw-in, Ruby Kalina. Ball up the right sideline. Getting a touch on it is Dabbs. She'll try to feed it middle, looking in the direction of Tyler Hampson. Roseburg gets in front of it, and they go on the attack up the left sideline. Little collision there, no foul. And now a whistle stopping play. And this one's going to go Roseburg's way. Check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the Ace Sports Radio, AM 1300, 107.9 FM, and streaming live at theacesportsradio.com. Featuring 5 live NFL games a week, the Ace Sports Radio. And for local sports coverage, tee it up with Joe Brett. Weekdays from 1 to 3, number of great guests, including recently former North Medford coach Rod Rumry. Also, right before the Civil War game, had Mike Parker, the voice of the Oregon State Beavers, on for an interview. You just never know who's going to turn up there. South Medford on the attack. McAfee clears it out. South, however, trying to reclaim it. Roseburg trying to get something going up the left side of the field. There to step in front of it, Jada Dabbs. Now a shot from way back. Jordan there. I'll take care of this. And she'll send it over to Dabbs. Brooksby, who I've seen from the couple games I've seen her, very assertive player and somebody, just as we saw right there, if she thinks that maybe she can run in and pilfer a goal, she'll do it. No relaxing with her around. Dabbs, left-footed touch. Fana Riddle, wearing number 10 for South. Ball down in the corner. So both teams with their moments here. We're about now 15 minutes into the second half. But we remain knotted up at one apiece. I think what we're seeing here tonight, that Roseburg has made big strides as a program. And South Medford, very competitive. Just working on getting the wins to show for it. And ball sails away. Goal kick for McAfee and the Indians. She'll send it over right side. Works it interior. Looking over in the direction of Bustamante. We'll try to go over the far side. South Medford player there. Over on the right wing. 1v2. Now a collision in the corner. They'll play on. There to deflect for South Medford. Now needing to run back is Campbell Allred. A shot, but there's Jordan. Another Roseburg look. Dabbs being contested by Brooksby. Like I said, she's right on the right in on that, and I don't know whether with this program that they've got the little trackers that enable them to see how many steps, how much ground a particular player covered in a match, but Brooksby's number, I would have to imagine, is pretty high. Ball sails across, running towards it is Faith Gaines. Gaines, number 8 for Roseburg. South on the attack, trying to get something going here. Downfield. Race over to the corner here on the near side. Out of bounds he goes. South with the throw. Ball glances off the foot of a South Medford player. Roseburg trying to get that cleared out. South being pesky here. Dabbs gets a foot on it, deflects off of Brooksby. Bustamante, number 1 for Roseburg, there in the middle of the action. Slips a South Medford defender, but South able to get it back. Try to work the ball over in the vicinity of Zanizer. South winning it back, all red. Little boot up field by Tyler Hampson. Free kick awarded to the Panthers. Dabbs switches fields. Running on to it, Courtney Terry, junior defender. Indians like working that sideline. Ball upfield, race to it. Cleared out there. Good hustle by Dabbs. Ruby Kalina tries to work it middle. South with it now. Straight up the middle it goes. Now to the right side. Out of bounds goes the ball. It will be Roseburg throw. A pair of substitutions into the ball game. One for Roseburg, one for South Medford. Zanizer has it flicked away. Bustamante with it now for the Indians. Work it right wing. Over for Farrell. Try to go interior. Getting it taken from her is Savannah Sanders. Sanders wearing number 15. Roseburg gives it the big boot up field and will end up sailing out of bounds. Fall sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot or at lithiasuperstore.com. And from our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 9 locations nearby to serve you. Zanizer with the ball, looking upfield. Trying to deliver it up there for Ainsley Metshon, freshman who is in the contest. Roseburg with control. Tried to fire the big boot upfield looking for Bustamante, but cleared away by the Panthers. Collision at midfield. That brings on the whistle. Free kick by Campbell Allred. Right side. I'll work that far side of the field, do the Panthers. Shake the defender. But the Indians, good defense on the left side. A collision. Whistle against the Panthers, and it will be a free kick for Roseburg. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Watch for Buck for Kids Day in September. Over $950,000 was raised for kids in 2023 by Dutch Bros and the customers who support them. Roseburg throw. Indians going to switch fields. Brooksby with it. Fires it back inside for Quinn Farrell. Farrell going to have one there from deep. Jordan plucks it off the ground, and away we go. Trying to angle a kick up the right side. Ball's in the air. Kept in bounds by South Medford. Out for the Medford throw. Now a long shot from deep. Roseburg has not been bashful about taking those looks from far away. Jordan having to run the ball down. That's a lot of the local soccer fields. They're usually surrounded by track and field facilities. So sometimes you boot one out of bounds, they get enough mustard on it. You end up getting a little extra jogging in for good measure. Indians had it momentarily, but Zanizer works it up left side for Kalina. Kalina trying to slip the defender. Going to go ahead and boot it out away, and maybe her or her teammate try to run onto it. Ball out of bounds. Panther throw. Across the field, the ball goes. Roseburg defender there. Now a shot near the net. McAfee fields it on a pair of bounces. Up the left side, she'll send it. Running in on it for South Medford. Courtney Terry there. There, a deflection. Jada Dabbs there to gum up the works against Roseburg. Out of bounds. Roseburg throw. Today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass on the banks of the Rogue River and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Roseburg working the left side of their attack. South Medford with numbers on the back line. Dabbs sends for Allred. Allred upfield, looking the direction of Zanizer. Picking it off is Molly Smith for Roseburg. Off the left side, South. Picking it off. Looking to the interior. Now Roseburg trying to mount a counterattack. They're running on it. Sennheiser. She has been active here in the match. Loose ball. Dabbs gets there. Kalina. Sennheiser. South on the attack. Trying to run over to Kalina. Kalina on the left wing. 1v2. That touch just a little bit heavier there for her to try to run onto. A substitution each for Roseburg and South Medford. Less than 11 minutes left to go on the clock. Just be aware right now at this point, our clock is about 15 seconds ahead of the official clock. Indian throw, trying to get it up line. Richards, lefty boot toward the middle. There for South is Riddle. Ball comes bouncing harmlessly to McAfee. Clears it out to a teammate over on the left side. And once again, we see the Indians trying to work the left side of their attack to try to get something going against South. Ball booted away. Trying to win that one out of the air. Race to the ball. AR had the flag up. And now it is Indian ball. Trying to put a few passes together, make some connections, and work their way upfield. Now the big through ball, Bustamante there. Allred trying to run onto it. And the shot. And the Panthers escape. Up the right side, the ball goes out of bounds. Try to get our clocks back in sync once again. Richards looking middle. But Jordan is there. Picks it up off the turf. Richards taps it back to a teammate. But Avery there for South Medford. Roseburg gets it back. Bustamante. Also there, Molly Smith, number 12. A little pooch kick out of the back by Roseburg. Maddie Snyder on it. And now the through ball. Can they get it out of the back of them? They cannot. There is McAfee with the clearance for Roseburg. Inside 7 minutes to go in the match. Still tied. All either team needs is one. Running upfield. Whistle, stopping play. Will be a free kick. South Medford sets up their, looks like it's going to be a two-player wall. Everybody trying to get into position. Savannah Sanders getting ready to kick it. To her left is Richards. She's got 4 players over by the far post. Sanders with a kick. Try to win it out of the air. Ball's there, and Jordan runs onto it. Michaela Jordan with the denial. At the moment, Roseburg winning the possession battle. Indian throw. Ball knocked around. Got the pinball action going on with South Medford. For a moment there, they looked like they might be able to get something going, but not able to connect on the pass. Kalina there, working against Brooksby. And Jada Dabbs there ends up falling to the turf. They'll call the foul against Roseburg for what's agreed. Worth got to agree with the call there. All red. Got pressure coming. Looking to the right side. Nobody there. Roseburg with it now. Got a real seesaw battle going on, and in that fight for position, if she'll see something he doesn't quite like, and so it'll be a free kick for the Indians. Teams lining up to see Indians trying to get something out of this set piece. Richards with the kick. Lefty kick. Up and over the crossbar. It'll be a goal kick for South Medford. Little over 3 minutes left to go. Jordan's going to go right side. Try to connect on some passes. Fight for the ball. South keeping possession, getting deep into Roseburg territory. Pass left, cleared away by Roseburg. All red trying to win it. Also have Terry there for South Medford. Dabbs taps it upfield. Zanizer. Kalina with it on the left wing. Race for the ball, and therefore the Roseburg Indians. Hard to tell if that's Savannah Sanders. I believe that was, or that might have been Aline Miller. Got a whistle here. The defensive third for Roseburg, or the offensive third for South, if you will. Here comes the big kick. Looked like she was looking at a couple of targets there beyond the far post. Not able to do anything with it, so now Roseburg try to create an opportunity of their own. Just a little over a minute left to go, tied up at 1 apiece. McAfee with the goal kick. Looking over for Brooksby, but another Roseburg player gets a head on it, and it is South Medford throw. Less than a minute to go. Feed to Zanizer. And looking upfield, we have a collision. Zanizer down on the turf. Getting ready to fire off. There's Tyler Hampson. Hampson looking in the direction of the net. And they can't connect. Heartbreak for South Medford, and time is running out, but very quickly, South trying to get away a corner kick. They'll have a look. They'll have a shot. Cleared away by South. They'll have another look, it looks like. And then a shot into the net, but saved and denied by McAfee. And the match ends in a 1-1 draw. And again, a score that I think pretty well reflects the match. Both these teams, back and forth battle, fought hard. Both had some opportunities. We saw some great saves by the goalkeeper. We also saw some shot opportunities where they couldn't quite connect, but really a well-played match, a fun match to call. We're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout. And when we return, we'll go ahead and wrap things up with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. That'll follow this 2-minute timeout on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that?
When you want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life, call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Civility to sports here in Southern Oregon. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. I'd like to thank the athletic department over here at South Medford for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net in today's broadcast. Thanks to Patrick Grady for taking care of us, making sure we had a nice dry place on what has turned out to be a rainy night. Also, salute to our head coaches, Eduardo Ibarra for South Medford and Janelle Newton for Roseburg. Again, the final score on your John L. Scott scoreboard, it is South Medford 1, Roseburg 1. This has been a presentation of TableRockSports.net. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Johnny McCoy, I'm Jim McCoy saying thanks for watching and good night from South Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.